Hey, what's up guys? I'm Marshix, and this is a guide on how to solo flawless the brand new Harbinger mission, aka the Hawkmoon mission. This isn't actually as difficult as its predecessors, however it still will be a challenge if you aren't prepared. If you find this guide helpful, please consider subscribing to my channel and dropping a like on the video. You can run whichever class you prefer. Warlocks run Well of Radiance, Titans run Bubble, and Hunters run top or bottom tree tether for invis, whichever one you prefer. You will need a weapon for unstoppable champions, as well as a good weapon for each element to help with shields. Match game is active, so you'll need to be able to swap a few times throughout the mission. The best weapons for this is going to be Gnawing Hunger for void shields, Ikelos or 7th Seraph SMG for arc, and Xenophage for solar. On top of that, I used Unstoppable Shotgun with Heritage. There are a lot of snipers too, so I'm using a Succession to take care of them from a long distance. If you don't have any of these weapons, any kinetic sniper and shotgun will work. The one last thing you want is Spoils of War. This is a seasonal class item mod that gives you heavy ammo from finishers on champions, and there are a few unstoppable champions, so we'll definitely take advantage of this. In the first main room, you have to get each of the 3 emissaries to half health. Start with the wizard using a void weapon. Take it out from a distance so you don't get stuck in its smoke. If you see any snipers, make sure you take them out immediately. They shoot solar damage, so they'll hit really hard. I also forgot to mention that all of these enemies are 1270 power, so don't go in here under leveled expecting to get this done easily. After the wizard, move on to the centurion. Do the same thing, but this time you'll need to have your arc weapon. Continue moving on to the captain and use your Xenophage to break his solar shield. If you don't have any heavy ammo, feel free to swap to a solar energy weapon. After that, find all 3 of the different rooms where they escaped to. There are a lot of enemies in these rooms, so stay near the entrances to keep some cover. Feel free to use your super at any time to stay alive. After killing all of the emissaries, head over to the final taken door and go to the circular boss room. Try to stay on the left side of the arena where you enter. There are a few boxes here that provide good cover. There will be a couple of arc centurions that spawn behind you, but once you get them, you can swap to your void weapon. Whenever you clear the room, another wave will spawn with an unstoppable champion. Try to finish him for heavy ammo, if it's safe to do so. There will also be 2 captains in this wave, so make sure you have Xeno ammo for them. The third and final wave of this room has 2 unstoppable champions, and 2 wizards with void shields. Try to spawn kill the wizards if possible, or else you may get flooded with their taken thrall. Obviously play your life though. If you aren't able to kill the wizards immediately, you may need to stun and kill the champions first. That's the final wave, so once completed, claim your loot in the middle of the arena. But wait, there's more to the mission. Head up to the door towards the Hawkmoon ship. This leads you to the Hallowed Rift. There are a few difficult jumps in this section, so just take it slow, and if you see any enemies, take them out before attempting any jumps. Continue until you get to the boss room. Just outside, you need to kill an unstoppable champion, so make sure you still have something equipped for that. Before you enter the boss room, make sure you re-equip your sniper and have your void weapon ready. This boss room is going to be the most difficult part of this entire mission. There are tons of acolytes with void shields and knights with solar shields. 1 knight will spawn on each side. While the knights are alive, acolytes will continue to spawn on that side. So you'll need to kill the knights fast or you may get overrun. Xenophage is still amazing for this part. Goblins may be protecting the knights, but if you are running Well of Radiance, your shots can go straight through the immunity, since it does count as super damage. The entrance of the room is fairly safe if you need cover. You can also equip Concussive Dampener and Solar Resistance on your chest piece if you struggle with the Knight's Fire. This fight has 3 damage phases and 2 phases with the Knights. Start by damaging the boss. He'll eventually get a shield and then teleport. This is when the Knights and Acolytes spawn. Clear the room, then the boss will reappear. Damage him again, and then you'll have to kill the other wave of knights. The boss will appear for a 3rd time, and you'll be able to kill him then. Once you do finally kill the boss, open the chest to get the triumph, and if it's your first time completing it on that character this week, you'll get 2 Hawkmoons. I hope this video helped you out. If it did, help me out by subscribing, liking the video, and sharing it with all your friends. Thank you all so much for watching. I'm Marshix, and I'll see you next time.